couple of days ago, we got home from camping at Lake Cathio State Park. I drained all the tanks on the adventure mobile, including the hot water heater, put everything away, got everything out, unpacked, and got back to life as usual. And today I reversed the process, did everything in the reverse order, and we're headed out again. I don't know where we're going. Candy does. Look at her purple outfit. Where are we going?
We're gonna go to SAVANNA State Park. It's just north of McGregor. It's supposed to have a lake and some nice hiking.
You can see she's very excited. I'm wearing my Ultra I'm a Great Outdoor Adventurer flannel shirt and hiking boots, because that's what great outdoor adventurers wear. So, you know, I'm leaving. I'm thinking I'm forgetting something. I don't know what, but probably something. So, I don't know. We'll see. Candy says this is on a lake somewhere. I don't know the name of the lake.
Loon Lake, I think.
Loon Lake? Loon?
Yeah, SAVANNA Portage State Park. So, south of McGregor. I thought it was north.
Anyway, probably stop and waste my money on bait again. Supposedly they got a fishing pier and stuff like that there. I don't know.
Well, it says right here there's 4 lakes in the park. Wolf Lake, SAVANNA Lake, Lake Shumway, and Loon Lake.
So it might be worth it. The weather's pretty cold. I could tell because my ABS light's on.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, we'll stop and get some bait, I guess.
It's a 15,000 acre of bogs, marshes, lakes, rivers, and rolling hills.
To the end of the street, then turn right.
Away we go. These long, windy country roads, what happens is every time I go around a curve, watch. Okay, now she's not going to do it. Yeah, she's not going to do it now. Usually every time I go around a curve, she's got this little handle in front of her there. She just grabs onto it like, yeah, like we're getting ready to launch over the embankment into the woods or something. I kind of get it because, you know, I'm driving a truck and I'm used to how it handles and what it can take and what it can't take, and she isn't. But it's kind of comical and annoying all at the same time. Yeah. Another curve. Up, see? She can't help herself.
I try not to.
She cannot help herself. It's a nice part about driving around here in the middle of the week. We've been on the road for, I don't know, 15-20 minutes. Haven't seen another car yet. Not a single one. Ah, there's our first. Okay. All right. Downtown Aiken, Minnesota. Fancy camper vans. And it definitely has that small town atmosphere. This is one of those towns that you drive through and you go, wow, I could live there. You got the hay in the car, and then you got the old jalopy going by. Very nice. I was wondering how long it was going to take until I got a big old chip in the windshield. I don't know how many times this windshield's been replaced, but yep, semi went by. Whack! Big old chip in the windshield. I knew it would happen eventually. It always does. Let's have a look. See how she looks. Woo!
Oh. Lucky it didn't crack all the way through.
Yeah, that was like a boulder hit. In fact, I think that'll leak water even. That's so bad. Look at that. Big gravel truck went by. You go on as many adventures as we do, you got to kind of expect that, I guess, sooner or later, right? All right, all gassed up, talk to the Safe Light guy, and we'll have to do it when we get home. That's fine. About 20 miles out from the campground from McGregor. And we are northbound, County Road 65.
Continue on Highway 65.
From McGregor. I kind of look like a McGregor, don't I? We forgot to buy bait.
Oh shit! What minute, Gus?
I wonder if there's bait at this store we just passed. I'm seeing a lot of resorts around the area, so we must be getting close. We'll pull into this.
This is a marina.
A marina over there at the Sports Shop and Spirits.
Oh.
Willie's Sports Shops and Spirits.
I bet it'll have bait then.
It looks like a place that would have bait. There's lots of boats. It's right next door to a marina.
There's that camper we saw at the gas station.
Yeah. I'll send in the one who should have remembered.
I'm always my brain's exhausted remembering for both of us.
It's not the man's job to remember stuff. Look at this old camper. Probably got the old 360 engine in it. Different, just mint condition. Pulling a boat there.
It's nice. Ah, look at this truck.
All right. Hopefully they'll have some.
I'm sure they will. I'll go right out.
Yeah, there's a lot of signs for resorts and camping in this area here, and it's our first time ever to be in this area, whereas we weren't just passing through. You can see when the weather warms up, the old ABS light goes out. So I'm thinking it's weather related. Willies or Wileys? I'm saying Willies. There's campers going in every direction out here. Looks like you got a little pie.
I like it.
Was it crawlers?
Yeah, they actually had something called green worms. And I asked the gal in there what they were. And she says apparently in dark water, supposedly the fish are more attracted to the green. And she doesn't know if it's something that they're bedding or something they feed them that turn them green.
So they're worms basically that aren't ripe yet.
Continue on Lake Avenue.
'It's like everywhere else we went, it's pretty picturesque around here. .5 miles to go, and we've been on this winding, picturesque, hilly terrain for the last 10 miles. It's really nice. And it appears that there's lakes on both sides of the road, most of the way here. Not a peninsula, but separate lakes. Look at all those tamaracks. Very nice, pleasant drive. Although the road's a little rough, but. Oh, look at this visitor center. It's like a little house. I was going to get a sticker.
Yeah.
Heck yeah!
Let's see if they've got a map here.
Well, it's closed today.
Yeah, here we go. We'll
For
stop by.
reasons we don't know.
We'll stop by tomorrow.
But it's open tomorrow. It's kind of a cool visitor center. Let's see, Loon Lake, picnic area, swimming beach, group camp, cabins. Sweet. What space are we in?
14.
14. Okay. What's the name of this place again?
Savannah Portage State Park.
That's a ways back up in here. I do mean a ways. How many acres is this park?
Oh gosh, what did I say earlier?
14,000 or something?
Let's see, they usually have that on the information here. It was huge. 10, 15. acres.
15,000 acres. And in comparison, the last campground we were at was 10,000 acres, right?
Yeah.
As I recall. So yeah, it's crazy.
It's also got a Continental Divide Trail. It's a 5.3 mile loop.
5.3 miles, that's outside my range. Boy, is this rustic looking.
There's a lot of non-electrical sites here.
That guy's tarp camping. Literally. I'm not making that up. He's actually tarp camping. He just hung up a tarp. Hey, whatever works, you know? Boy, there's a nice old little scamp.
Yeah, I like those.
There's a truck camper right there.
Oh.
We should be at 14 now.
Oh, they're in our spot, probably.
Who?
The truck camper. No, that's
13.
15. It's 14 over here.
13. This must be it?
Yeah,
I'm hoping.
Yep, 14E right
All
there.
right.
Yep.
We got a sunny spot.
I like it. I like sunny spot.
So, truck camper will be parked next to a truck camper. Sweet. They're from, looks like Utah. Took me exactly 5 minutes to level this thing. 5 minutes. Didn't need any in the front. Just the right side.
The first
See
time
that?
on the right side.
Yeah. Look at that. Got her trained. Sweet.
Or do I have you trained?
I'll just chalk her up. Hey. Very nice. I must admit, very nice. Let's get the power and everything hooked up. Jack's down. I don't know if we'll need it this trip. Candy said she sprayed. It's late in the season. I don't know. Guess better be safe than sorry. The only problem with spraying bug spray on is I like to take a shower before I go to retire for the night. I don't like getting it all over the sheets and stuff. Whereas I don't mind getting grime and dirt on the sheets and stuff. And we're fortunate enough to have, looks like a restroom shower right outside our headquarters here. Let's go check it out real quick. Restrooms. Shower, yeah. Yeah, look at there. They're individual showers. I like that. Yeah, they got individual showers. Look at that. Wow. That's pretty sweet.
That is nice.
And how many campgrounds is on here?
Campsites, I think around 60-ish.
60 campsites thereabouts. How many campgrounds? Just the one?
Well, they got the group and they got this one.
Okay.
So, two.
So basically it's a bigger campground with less campsites. There's the trail right there, Savannah Portage State Park. It says there.
I wonder how you get to the lake. This is 1.8 miles into the lake.
Oh, I can see it from here.
Oh, yeah, good.
Yeah, I can see it right there.
Lake Shumway.
Lake Shumway? Shumway? Yeah. I thought I heard a bad thing come out of her mouth. Buy firewood. We do not buy firewood.
We're only supposed to use approved DNR to avoid.
We scavenge firewood from empty campsites. That's what we do. Here's a trail going down there.
I think that would be it. They had a solar panel.
Yeah. Huh.
Oh, yeah.
This right outside our campsite. Here's a I don't know. I don't think it's a place you can fish, but it's the lake.
Pier on this lake.
Huh?
Let's have a fishing pier on this lake.
Look at that. How about that? You won't be seeing any drone shots in this video. That wind is howling. Off the main trail, they have these little trails too. Now, this looks more fishable. Nice sandy bottom. Beaver damage. I almost fell down like 8 times already. Just beautiful. Beautiful. Beaver started on this tree.
Maybe this is the different
How many miles of trails is there on this?
All together?
Yeah.
Well, there's one that's almost 6, one that's almost 7, 1.8, and then a little tiny one.
They got these little numbers on the trail. I'm sure that I learned that the reason that these are here is they give you like a brochure, or you can get a map, and it tells you what the significance of the number is. And it's usually, look out at the beautiful carp swimming in the lake site, or this is a bramble bush thing, you know, stuff like that, which is awesome. This is a great time of year to come. A great time of year during the weekdays. Don't you think?
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
Hot.
This is why I'm almost tripping.
Yeah.
Got all these roots sticking up out of the ground. As you can see, for our million or so subscribers, million plus subscribers, you have to be very athletic to be able to
It looks like this.
Get around these obstacles. See that? See that? Look at that.
Bushwhacking.
I navigated right through it just like it was nothing. A lesser man would have give up and went back home.
I thought the trail ended.
There isn't any homes on this lake. This must be all state park or state property. It's pretty sweet. And here's our first reference to cross-country. No, that's going to say skiing, but that's not it. It's your pack-in campsites. Pack-in campsites.
That's why I don't think this is the lake, exact lake. The trail does go that way as well.
Yeah, we went away from the lake. Now that we saw that pack-in sign, we're not sure we're even on the right trail. She said the trail that we were supposed to be on is freshly mowed grass, but this...
It's supposed to be grassy. I think this just goes to the rustic sites.
This just goes to the rustic campsites, which could be miles. How many miles?
I don't know. I'll have to see.
Might have to abort.
Just obviously, the description's either wrong or...
We're going to continue on because I'm a great adventurer. And we won't wander too far off into the woods to where we can't get back for comfort food.
Happy jerky.
Woo, look at this.
What is it?
You got to squeeze through the woods here. Okay, we came to like forks in the road here. Site K.
Site K.
Let's see what this says here.
Just the map of the park. You are here. We did find the mowing grass though. So we're right now. Site K.
All right, so we're basically coming up and around here.
An interpretive bog boardwalk.
Sweet.
And a lookout right there.
Huh.
Yeah.
We do this.
Oh, here, look
So
at
you don't have to.
look at mushrooms.
Oh, yeah.
They're ready to eat.
These colors in real life are just absolutely phenomenal. Really nice. And Miss Dingaling here, she's got her bear bell.
That's right.
In case there's a bear with her cubs or something
They're looking at face.
up ahead, yeah. The bell will scare they'll I take the opposite opinion though. I think that the bear hears the bell and it's gonna be Fat Santa.
No.
And Fat Santa's gonna be able to get them through the winter.
You got the beard.
Yeah.
Sign back there did say they saw some beer activity amongst the park.
It don't take a rocket scientist to figure that out.
Yeah.
Had a little opening here. You know, the one thing this state park doesn't have that every other one does is like a picnic table every 5 feet. I mean, that's exaggerated, but you get my drift. Look at that. Hey, we're coming on our first bench. Scenic overlook, I guess, with a trail down to the lake. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, nice view. I wonder if that's the start of the beaver house over there. Whatever that is in the middle of the lake.
This whole trail here is just covered with a bed of pine needles. It's like carpeted. Really nice, but blanketed with pine needles all along the way. That's kind of nice. Candy and I, in previous videos, for the 3 or 4 people that's been watching, we used to rate these parks, you know, like, oh, I like this one better than that one. Oh, this is a better than that one type of park. Oh, this is a better than that one type of park. And now I just got to say that you just can't do that anymore. You just can't do it.
And they all hold something.
They are all different. They're all unique, and they're all breathtaking. Wouldn't you say?
I agree.
Yeah, you just can't do it anymore. Look at that.
Glimmering.
It's just amazing. Candy says that there was a sign back here. I didn't see it, but she said it said 1 household at a time on the boardwalk. You know, I kind of understand that because, you know, this is pretty flexing, you know. Can you feel it? See, look, you can kind of tell it's flexing. But, I mean, what if it's like a household of 50 people? I mean, who's to say? I might lie for somebody and say, yeah, I'm in this household. Yeah. But I guess honesty's the best policy. Very nice. Candy said the sign was probably for COVID. For COVID. I didn't even think about that. I don't even think about stuff like that. She's more of an, you know.
Oh, it said to keep your distance to 6 feet.
I didn't even think about stuff like that. I always go for the most ridiculous explanation there could be. You know, because government's involved, right? I mean, don't get me wrong, they do some things right. Like these parks, for example. This is the Bog Boardwalk. Remember, this dead ends, I think. And there's like a lookout here.
I think so.
And then we go back. Yeah, well, all we got to, you can't get lost. You just follow the shoreline. You can't get lost. But I think this one dead ends. I took a real quick glance at the map. And, you know, being a man and all, instinctively could tell north from south, etc. And where we need to go. It's true. Peatlands. The bog you're about to enter is a small example of the millions of acres of peatland found in Minnesota. Peatlands have water-saturated soil made up of partially decomposed plants. They often are found in ancient lake beds. Poor drainage and northern Minnesota's cool, wet climate discourage bacterial and fungal decay and set the stage for peat to accumulate over time. Bog plants include blueberries.
I like that acidic soil.
Oh, cool. Look at that.
Oh, neato. Look at that root system.
That's something you don't want to step down into. It looks very quicksandish.
Oh, yeah.
Although I think, you know, in the movies, quicksand is kind of made up.
Oh, look at that.
And this comes to a different lake.
I'm not sure, but it could be Wolf Lake or Loon Lake. It's the other two lakes within this park. I think there's another one too, maybe.
There's a lot of these lakes that are off, let's just say off the grid as a figure of speech, that, you know, you could actually, looks like some people might have actually done it, because there's a little trail going to the lake. You could put a kayak or something out there and actually fish. And, you know, and there may or may not be ginormous fish in there. Of course, that's the adventure of it, you know, going to a place or a small lake in the middle of nowhere and trying to catch the fish, because, you know, the lake is sort of pretend untouched. You know, sometimes it's kind of hard to believe. Just a few hours ago, I was at home cutting grass. It's true. And now look where I'm at. This looks like an access. It says to wipe your feet. Oh, look. And they mean it.
Oh, I want to get one of those for the camper.
It's to make sure that
you don't get invasive stuff.
Yeah, invasive species. They carry the seeds of invasive plants like tansy. Okay, I'll do that for them. Electric motors only. I can see why. For those of you non-Minnesotans, because if it wasn't electric motors only, sadly but true, there are people that would bring their jet skis out here and just go round and 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 round.
It's true.
Yes, they would. They, you know what? If it was allowed, I might be tempted to do it. And they have the obligatory canoe rental and kayak rental. Which is awesome.
They actually got some in the water.
Oh yeah, they got some rental boats here in the water for you.
That's nice.
You don't even have to launch them yourself. Look at that. And I'm sure they'll rent you the electric motor at the visitor center. And next stop is the fishing pier. Now there's a good possibility I may try this. Oh look, it's a park. A camper. Yeah. It's a big fishing pier. Very nice. Hey, I want you to have a place to put your old used fishing line. That's pretty cool.
That's nice.
Because it gets tangled up on fish and propellers. Very true.
Pretty decently deep for you.
Yeah, it looks fishable. Very fishable.
Oh.
And this is the dark water that they were talking about for the green worms. It looks darker. It's like an iron ore type of color. So if I try it and I don't catch any fish, it'll be because I didn't get the green unripened worms.
Next time.
Back on the trail. That's different.
Yeah.
Big old giant boulder out here in the middle of nowhere. Next to a big old giant tree. Huh. That's got it going on right there.
Way to do it.
Yeah. Very nice. Very cool. You know, I could do that with mine. Why'd you hit me?
I didn't mean to.
That's where whence we came. Very nice first afternoon hike.
Yeah.
Very nice. Squirrel was so busy eating, he failed to see approaching danger. There's a couple of really big rigs here. Not that many. One, I seen one. Home sweet home. Okay, for the record, there's no internet at this campground. Zero, nada, zilch. So, we're gonna really be roughing it now because the only thing we have left is DVDs.
Dollar Tree DVDs.
Dollar Tree DVDs, and even though we bought 100 of them, Candy only brought one that we haven't seen.
There's several in there.
Near as I could tell, anyhow.
What's he doing here?
Not too sure yet.
We'll find out. Hey.
Apple?
Of course. And Josh, remember?
No worries.